Hey, what's up, guys? So you guys clicked on my video because you guys want someone who understands the game in depth, someone who knows how to spoof correctly and efficiently, and someone who's learned from their mistakes so they could differentiate and give you advice on what to do and what not to do to avoid any bans on your account. So, little history on me. I played a little bit when the game first came out. I didn't get too far. You know, my first priority when it comes to Pokemon, any Pokemon game, is I have to get like a shiny Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. Um, I didn't get any of those by the time I quit when the game first came out. Um, so I ended up quitting about 2 years ago, like 2024. I got back into the game, and at first I played normally, and the pacing of the game was like just too slow. Like I said, Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise is what I always go for, and I didn't have any of them. And I was already like a couple months into playing the game, and it just felt like I wasn't really going anywhere. Um, I remember like it would be rare for me to even have like 10,000 Stardust because I would spend it on like something I would end up throwing away anyways, right? Um, and like I would always have like less than 10,000 Stardust, and I just wasn't going anywhere. So I started looking into like how to start spoofing, and unluckily I didn't have anyone who had experience to kind of like tell me like, oh, like the way you're trying to do it's unsafe. And that account ended up getting like three strikes. Three strikes in Pokemon Go means like you've been banned 3 times. Your third ban is a permanent ban. Like that account's lost forever. Um, so yeah. So I made another account. Same thing happened. I didn't do anything to change what I was doing. So I ended up getting three strikes on that account, and that account was gone forever. Like third time that I made a new account, I tried being more careful about like not teleporting like too much. Regardless, it didn't change anything. I got banned regardless. Um, but yeah, eventually I ended up figuring it out, and my current main, it's retired, is retired from spoofing, and I don't I don't spoof or teleport on that account anymore. Um, my 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 main account has like over 100 level 50s, which is like maxed out. Shiny legendary, shiny shadow Pokemon, shiny uh, like just shiny rare Pokemon. So my collection is basically done. Um, I have like a couple small things I'm still trying to find, but either I'm just gonna look for like legit at this point, or my alt account, my second account, um, will actually have besides my main, I have 5 other accounts that I trade over to my main. Um, so at that point, like at this point, like there's no real reason for me to put my account at risk. Like the way I'm spoofing safe. Since I started spoofing the right way, I haven't received any bans, but you don't want to like get greedy, right? Because you never really know. Um, so I'm just erring on the side of caution, and I'm just playing normally on my main now. I'll let my alts do all the risk taking. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Like my main account's retired from spoofing. Okay, so for you guys to get to that point too, um, here's what you guys need to do. Okay, so like you need to have the right setup for this. Number one, you want a rooted Android. Uh, so if you guys are thinking about rooting your own Android, like doing it yourself, I wouldn't do that because you might break your Android. Like, rooting your Android is like equivalent to jailbreaking your iPhone. Same thing. You're modifying your phone to act in a certain way. Um, so if you mess that up at all, you run the risk of breaking your phone, which you're messing up your phone in a way where your phone stops functioning, basically. So you don't want that to happen. Honestly, I'll just recommend you guys go on eBay, go on the search term, and type in Pokemon Go, rooted, my bad, ROOTED, like like plants have roots, like rooted Android. So Pokemon Go, rooted Android. If you guys check out that listing, all those phones, as long as it has like Pokemon Go on like the listing name, all of those have like all the spoofers, all the spoofing apps pre-installed. So once you receive that phone in the mail, like you're literally just good to go. There is a possibility that GPS joystick is not installed. If that's the case, then just go on Google Play Store, the vanilla Google Play Store, and just type in GPS joystick, and just install it. And then at that point, your phone is already perfectly set up to do literally the same things I'm doing. Like everything's already set up for you. Okay. Okay, so number one, you want rooted Android. Number two, this is just a suggestion. Like I would suggest like you guys don't gloss over this. Like take it into serious consideration because this could be highly beneficial in the long run. Okay, if you plan to play for even over half a year, this is something you should do. So okay, so make at least one alt account. Like me personally, I have 5 to trade over to my main. Anything good I find, I'll trade over to my main. Also, the benefit of like having alt accounts is like you could stack up to 2 raid passes, which is like two free entries into like a legendary Pokemon battle, where after you beat it, you have a chance to catch it. So if you have 2 alt accounts, they each have 2 free raid passes you can stack up to. If an important Pokemon that you like comes out, you have 4 tries to look for a shiny Pokemon on your alt accounts to trade over to your main. The shiny odds of legendary Pokemon oftentimes is 1 in 20. Certain special cases, it might be 1 in 10. So like the chance of you getting like a shiny legendary that you like, the odds are pretty high. So like there's plenty of benefits to like having an alt account to trade to your main. So when you build up an alt account, if you send gifts to your other accounts every day, and open those gifts, once you build up 90 friend points, from that point onward, there's a 1% chance that you become lucky friends. What's good about lucky friends is whatever you trade over to, whatever you lucky trade to your main, that Pokemon automatically becomes lucky. It has like a nice background. The minimum stats it could have is 12, 12, 12. Perfect stats / IVs is 15, 15, 15. So percentage wise, it's like 80% IVs, 100% obviously being the max IVs. The minimum is 80% IV. Was it also any lucky Pokemon any lucky Pokemon, powering it up uses up 50% less Stardust, which is the like one of the main resources for powering up your Pokemon. So you can save up 50% of your resources if you just power up lucky Pokemon. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that. So rooted Android, have a rooted Android. That part is not a recommendation. It's mandatory. If you don't do that and you use some other spoofing app on a regular unrooted device, you will get permanently banned within like a couple months, 6 months if you're lucky. Okay, so like just don't risk it. Also, this part. Okay, so that's two tips I gave you guys. Number 3, which I'll go into more detail in another future video. Abide by cooldown. So you could just Google this, and it's visually like you could understand it if you just Google search it. You could just Google Pokemon Go cooldown spoofing. But like I said, in the future, probably like within the next few days, I'll have a guide on that too. But basically, the gist of it is, okay, so let's say you went to sleep and you wake up, your account hasn't been played for like usually people sleep for like 6, 8, 9 hours, something like that. So you haven't been playing for 6 to 9 hours, right? You wake up, you open your Pokemon Go account. You could teleport anywhere as long as you don't throw a Pokeball and spin a Pokestop. Well, not spin a Pokestop. As long as you don't throw a Pokeball or spin a Pokestop, you can fly anywhere until you do throw a Pokeball or spin a Pokestop. At that point, you're locked down in that location, in that immediate location for like the next 2 hours. As soon as you stop spinning a Pokestop or throwing a Pokeball, as soon as you stop, that 2-hour cooldown goes down. So, let's say you do your normal activities, catching Pokemon, getting items from Pokestops. Okay, and then let's say you stop doing all that. Let's say you just log out of your account and stop doing that stuff for like 2 hours. You could come back after 2 hours and then you could start going anywhere around the world to throw Pokeballs and spin Pokestops wherever you'd like, as long as that 2-hour cooldown's up. Okay, I believe that's it, kind of like for a basic like introductory guide. I'll go more into details, strategies on like how to max out all your stuff, gain resources effectively. I'll go into all that stuff in future videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.